we have the perfect storm brewing for an economic downturn. You know Michael Burry? You ever heard of Michael Burry from The Big Short?
I saw the movie.
Yeah, so the guy Christian Bale plays, the real guy is Michael Burry. And he just took a $1.6 billion bet against the economy. There's a lot of indicators. And do you know, believe it or not, what one of the leading indicators he uses is?
No.
Money spent in strip clubs. Huh. So one of the leading indicators that he uses for the strength of the economy is how much money is spent in the strip clubs. And this past year, there was apparently less money spent in strip clubs than any time in the last decade.
Damn.
So that could maybe mean OnlyFans. Maybe, there's no Japanese tourism to Vegas because they got the sex robots.
And yeah, it's frowned upon to jack off in the strip club.
It's frowned upon, but not necessarily illegal.
Right. Yeah,
I've heard.
They got back rooms and stuff. But yeah, it's frowned upon.
Yeah. So if you think about it, it makes a ton of sense because it really is like the strength of the businesses,
these scrippers got to step their game up.
These scrippers ain't making no cake.
They got to step their game up.
So yeah,
put that cake to work to get that.
So
cake.
one of the leading indicators of the strength of the economy is how much money is being spent in strip clubs, and there ain't no money being spent in strip clubs. So Panama Canal, which we used to own, which we don't anymore, which everything in the Western Hemisphere gets shipped through, just quintupled their prices for ships to go through. Yeah, man. So that we've got, and this concerns me being in the entertainment industry because like the first thing that goes is like superfluous spending. Like when bacon is $11 a pound, nobody wants to spend $25 on a comedy ticket.
Right.
So like this shit is near and dear to my heart as I look forward to putting together my 2024 tour. That man, like me, man, if this economy takes a bear turn, we're gonna be in trouble. And they say it's always downhill from like industrial, and the industrials have already taken a beating. So 2024, we've said it on this podcast, and I know you love it. 2024 might be a zoo. And there's actually a video I saw that I thought was very interesting that kind of explains what the consumer price index.
The silent depression thing?
The CPI, yeah.
Cool.
So
we are in a silent depression. When you compare the Great Depression to today, this is going to absolutely blow your mind. In 1930, during the Great Depression, the average home in America was $3,900. The average car was $600, and the average monthly rent was $18 or $216 a year, and the average salary was $1,300 for the year. Fast forward to today, it is $436,000 for the average home, $48,000 for the average car, and the average rent is $2,000 a month or $24,000 a year, and we have a $56,000 income for the average American right now. So if you look back to the Great Depression, the house was only 3 times the average salary. Now it is 8 times the average salary. The car was 46% of the salary. The car today is 85% of the salary. And here's the craziest part. The rent was 16% of the average salary. It is now 42% of the average salary.
Now, some of that is a little misleading because back in the day, a car was just an engine and like a bench. Now it's a whole computer. There's more involved. Some things have gone down, like the prices of TVs and electronics. But the big thing is housing, because you need a roof. Big thing is food, because you need to eat, some more than others, right? So
you don't need to eat that much.
So we're going to find out. So now the interesting part about the Great Depression. Do you know how we got out of the Great Depression, Christian?
A whole lot of cash.
A whole lot of cash and a whole lot of ass.
World War II, baby. World War II got us out of the Great Depression. Killed a million people in the workforce. Stabilized wages for about 4 years. And
so we got to thin the herd, huh? There's going to be a herd thinner coming? What are they going to release a fucking another virus?
Yeah, I would listen. All we can do is tell you what, like, you know why Tom Brady watches video, guys?
Watch it while he's watching game tape.
You know why Tom Brady watches game tape?
Catch tendencies on the opponent. That's all history is. Does history mean the future is going to happen the same way it happened in the past? Nope. What's that famous quote? History doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. All we're saying is, man,
we did a little studying, and every time we go 3 wide, they bring a blitz from the weak side. Maybe keep it back in the chip.
Yeah, we need someone to cover that fucking weak side.
Maybe short the SPY. Maybe invest in a little bit of gold. Maybe stock up on some non-perishables. I don't know. Maybe learn from the past, because history doesn't repeat itself, but it sure does rhyme.